We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Young Blood, and they will have a power advantage here. Up against them, Steamboat. As you can see, they will enjoy a reach advantage. They'll meet as light heavyweights.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what?
Up first is Youngblood from the United States of America. They are the SCI title holder. The last time we saw them in the ring, they won by a TKO. And they'll be facing Steamboat from Wales. They are the WBC, IBF, and WBO champ. Their last fight was a very controversial decision loss.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim, the current SCI champion, Young Blood.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They threw the hook. It didn't land. That jab doesn't find a home. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. There's a counter shot. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Good counter punch. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Beautiful counter punch. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Beautiful counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store. And there's the bell to start round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Can't land that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Just missed with that hook. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. That counter punch caught him clean. This is a high-octane battle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. And there's the bell for round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? No rest for the weary. Swing and a miss with the jab. Fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And that hook misses. You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. Wasn't ready for that counter punch. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, you know what?
On to the 4th we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? And he just missed with that left jab.
It's like this nigga is like rocking every fucking bench. Fucking annoying. He at 80 fucking bar.
They exchange punches.
Very competitive round here so far. Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. The straight right just misses. Lucky that hook didn't score. And he scores with the counter. A perfect counter shot. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. On to the fifth we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Hook was off target. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. That counter shot lands. Swing and a miss with that jab. Is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you, oh, wait a minute. Are we about to see a first-round knockout? And down goes Steamboat. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be hard.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
There's the bell to start round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Catch and shoot. Punch, counter punch. Missed with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Looking to land the hook. So much for defensive abilities. And Steamboat goes down. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
He got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot?
Yeah.
That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and the new SCI, IBF, and WBO champion of the world, Young Blood.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of toll. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, I know 7 man airborne like 5B. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place on my jeers are with all 9 and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky, it's Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95s and nightclubs slapped on. Soon put Chef on the map, son, don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again, Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. Nah, that ain't the flex, so I got cheers on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars, I got bars in my name like Esco. And I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro. And these punks know that I don't take joke. In person, they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn.
boom, boom.